French FSC présente French Grammar, une capsule de 1 à 5 minutes. Aujourd'hui, cities and country. Which preposition are you going to use? If the verb has the preposition a, for instance, aller, à, to go to, you are going to use a, au, en, au. But when? If you are referring to a city, you are going to use a, always with a city. City has no gender. Tu vas à Paris. If you are going to talk about countries, you are going to use au, en, au, according to the gender of the country, or if the country is plural. So for instance, you will say, vous allez au Canada. Canada is masculine, so you are going to use au. Au is the contraction of aller. If the country is feminine, you're not going to use à la, but you're going to use en. So, nous irons en France. France is feminine. By the way, every country that finishes by a E, like France, Angleterre, Australia, they all are going to be feminine, except two, le Mexique and le Cambodge. If the country is plural, like United States, you're going to say use or AUX, which is the contraction of aller. Je vais aux États-Unis. Now you have verb without preposition. For instance, aimer. In that case, you are going to use, if it's a country, nothing. So you are going to say, j'aime Paris. You are not going to say, j'aime à Paris. No. If it is a country, you are going to say, j'aime le Canada, because Canada is masculine. You're not going to say, j'aime au Canada. No. You are going to say, j'aime la France, but you're not going to say, j'aime en France. Why? Again, because the verb has no preposition. And for the United States, you're going to say, j'aime les États-Unis. You're not going to say, j'aime aux États-Unis. So you're going to use un article défini. Why an article défini? Because it's precise, it's specific. And there's only one country which is called Canada. There's only one country which is called France or United States. This is the reason why you're not going to say j'aime Canada or j'aime France, like you would say in English. I like Canada. I like France. Then you have verb with the preposition de. So, of course, the preposition is going to start with a D. If it's a city, it's going to be de. If it's a country, masculine country, it is going to be du. If it's a feminine country, de, not de la. And if it's plural, it's going to be de. So, let's start. A city, nous venons de Paris. Countries, vous venez du Canada, which is the contraction of de le equal du. Ils viennent de France. Again, it's a feminine country and it's not de la. So you will never say ils viennent de la France, but ils viennent de France. Et nous venons des États-Unis because it's the contraction of de les, which is des. Let's see a few examples. Nous venons du Portugal. It is du because it's the verb venir de plus Portugal is masculine. Je vais en Grèce cet été. It is going to be en because it is aller à and the Greece is a feminine country, so we use en. J'aime beaucoup Barcelone. There is no preposition. Why? Because Barcelona is a country. And aimer has no preposition also. Je viens d'Angleterre. We're going to use de, and we're going to put a little apostrophe because here we have a little war between the two vowels. J'habite en Angleterre. I live in England. It's going to be en because Angleterre is a feminine country. Je viens de Rome. It's going to be de because Rome is a city. One of the last thing I would like to say, what about how to know if it's an island or a country? So in France, Australia, even though it says it's an island, it's big island. So it's considered as a country. So you would say, je vais en Australie. Cuba, which is a country, is considered as an island because it's a tiny island. So, which is made of a country. So we're going to say, je vais à Cuba, even though it is a country. So it's an island and it's like a city in a way because we are using a. Je vais en Angleterre, which is a country. Angleterre is feminine. Je vais à Terre-Neuve, which is Neverland in Canada, and in French, Terre-Neuve, Neverland, Nouveland, is considered as a city. Last thing I want to say, when we talk about the state of the United States or the province in Canada, it's very difficult to know if they are masculine or feminine, but there's a little trick about the feminine form of the adjective. You know, I touch on that when I explain masculine or feminine. I think it was in capsule 5. Look at the ending of this country, Nova Scotia. It says Nouvelle-Écosse. So this is the ending of a feminine adjective. So, je vais en Nouvelle-Écosse, féminin. Je vais au Nouveau-Brunswick. Look at nouveau is the form of a masculine adjective. So it is going to be masculine. And we are going to say je vais au Nouveau-Brunswick. And this is the same for Nouveau-Mexique. But you know, most of the time you will have to learn the state in the United States and the province in Canada by heart. À bientôt!